Maggie and Aliana, good morning. So investigators did make a big step by locating that vehicle they believe the suspects were driving. So the bus has been running as normal throughout this area over the course of the morning, but the feeling is far from normal for those who have to come through here. We've seen police patrolling as well, but of course, understandably, people are shaken up.
Philadelphia, what's going on, man? You guys are wilding out right now, man. I want y'all to check this video out, man. This was a mass shooting that happened broad daylight.
Today, a Philadelphia police officer sits with their lights on at the intersection of Cotman and Rising Sun Avenue in Burholm. They're doing this to make their presence known after bullets went flying at the intersection yesterday. 8 Northeast High School students were shot while waiting on a Septa bus. All 3 shooters are still on the run. As investigators work to solve shootings across the city, top officials are again asking for help from parents and guardians.
We said this multiple times. I asked every parent today, go in those rooms and look under those tables and look under those closets and get those guns out of the house, right? Because at the end of the day, many of these kids are coming from the same communities that they're shooting at.
We've been speaking with members of the community who are trying to get to kids before they go down the wrong path.
Think about the lack of humility all of these young men showed. I'm not going to be too hard on them, but somebody got to call this out, and I'm calling it out right now. Think about this, man. You got switches on guns. You got big clips in them. You don't know how to clean the gun. You don't know how to properly shoot.
Wrong path.
So I'm trying to give them a fair warning. Like, look, there's a lot of space up there in jail for y'all. It wasn't even worth even getting into, but that's still landed me nearly 15 years in prison. You see what I'm saying? As a juvenile, I went to prison as a 15-year-old kid.
The scene of the shooting was like deja vu for Keenan Hudson, who says he was locked up as a teenager for his role in a fatal shooting. He's now a mentor and author trying to encourage others to step up.
But it's a collaborative effort. It's going to take the parents, yes, as well as the city officials, but it's going to take the parents.
As local leaders push for more help, they're also vowing to crack down on the suspects in this case. Last night at around 11 o'clock, highway patrol officers located what is believed to be the getaway car along the 400 block of Roseland Street in Albany. So as investigators continue to make progress, the DA and the mayor says that there's a big collaboration happening between the FBI, the ATF, local police, as well as the DA's office as they try to track down the people responsible.
Those 8 teens that were shot were rushed to area hospitals, including Einstein. 6 in stable condition, 2 are in critical condition. When people heard those gunshots, many ran to help.
I heard a series of rapid gunfire. It sounded like loud M80s.
Surveillance video capturing the sounds of the rapid gunfire. 8 students from Northeast High School shot while waiting at a Septa bus stop yesterday afternoon in Burholm.
Ran out over to the scene, just saw a whole bunch of kids laying on the ground with various gunshot wounds.
7 boys and 1 girl between the ages of 15 and 17 were taken to area hospitals. People who live and work nearby dropped what they were doing and came running.
Fatherly instinct and military instinct kicked in.
And you're so irresponsible, bro, that you in broad daylight, you'll hop out of the car and just run the shooting. You don't know who you can shoot or kill, bro. You're putting innocent people in jeopardy. If you got beef with somebody, you handle that.
It was, aid and assist.
He shot in his back, like right here at his spine. And I put pressure on it. There's a lady on the phone with 911. I looked over and there was 4 other kids laying down.
Holly Castor described the terrifying aftermath.
His friend was sitting there holding him and crying and telling him to keep his eyes open, to stay awake, don't go to sleep, stay with me.
Police are investigating the motive and working to determine if this shooting is connected to Monday's quintuple shooting in Ogons, where a 17-year-old from Imhotep Charter was killed while waiting at a Septa bus.
But to put other people's lives in jeopardy, bro, that's weak, man. That's a weak move. And then y'all can't shoot on top of that.
Tonight, 2 suspects are off the streets after last week's mass shooting at a Septa bus stop in Burholm. 8 teenagers were injured in a barrage of bullets, and tonight police continue to search for even more suspects. It is Monday night. I'm Gray Hall. Shari Williams will join you for the news at 11. The big story tonight on Action News is the progress in the investigation into that shooting at a Septa bus stop that happened just last Wednesday. Today, police announcing the arrest of 2 suspects. Action News reporter Sharifa Jackson joining us live tonight outside police headquarters. And Sharifa, you have the details on how officers were able to track down these suspects.
Yeah, Gray, police say this was the work of nonstop investigating on this case. They were able to take both of these suspects into custody only within a matter of days. They hope that this shows major progress in the case, but tonight they continue to search for 2 more suspects. This is video from the moment 18-year-old Anili Buggs was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals Saturday. The day before, police say 18-year-old Jamal Tucker turned himself in. Philadelphia police, the mayor, and other leaders met today to announce their arrests. Both are now charged with the shooting that injured 8 Northeast High School students who were waiting for the bus last week. 7 boys and 1 girl, all between the ages of 15 and 17, were hit.
To our young people who were impacted, to know that we're making progress. We will not tolerate this type of violence on our streets or in our schools or near our schools.
Police say they developed suspects after recovering the stolen getaway car seen here in surveillance video. Buggs was also taken into custody with the gun that matched shell casings found at the scene. Police say the gun was a fully loaded and fully automatic pistol with a laser.
Young people who are trying to put it together, they deserve better, and they deserve to know that the city of Philadelphia is taking seriously what occurred.
Man, these kids have nothing to do nowadays. These kids are really playing with guns. They're playing with guns and don't know how to even properly take care of a gun or how to properly get your license or what to use a gun for. A gun is for protecting you and your family. That's the only reason you should pull a gun. If somebody's trying to bring harm to you or your family.
It's the 4th suspect wanted for the shooting at a Septa bus stop that injured 8 Northeast High students, now in custody. U.S. Marshals arresting Asir Boone at an apartment in Alexandria, Virginia.
I think, bro,
today.
maybe when I was growing up, man, we didn't do stuff like this back in the day. We'll fight. You know how it is back in the day, back in the 90s. You had a problem with somebody. We went to the park after school. We wasn't shooting each other, man. We wasn't doing all this killing. So you can see as the music started to change from the R&B, the good music, the party music, the turn up music, it started to change to the drill music. And you can see how the culture started to shift with the music. We have young kids who have access to firearms and now switches. Man, I was in the store the other day. And I saw a young guy, no older than what, 21? Maybe 21 at the most. I saw him disrespect the old lady so bad, man, an elderly lady. And me being a man, I wanted to say something like, little bro, chill, man. Like that's an older lady. Don't do that, bro. We not on that. But I know, like, I don't know who his parents are or what he's been taught. He may look at me as an op or trying to disrespect him. When I'm really just trying to give you some guidance, bro. We don't disrespect women, bro. We don't disrespect women. We don't talk to women this way. We don't talk to people in our community that look like me and you this way. It's hard enough for us anyway. So why we want to keep disrespecting one another? Over here, man, we're about progressing and becoming better, man, and building our community. And this is not going to happen in this generation with this social media and all of this negativity music that's going on. It's not going to happen in our generation. That's why I salute all the real men out there, all the real fathers who doing the right things, who taking care of their kids, being a positive role model, positive example. I salute all the women out there who working hard, providing for their kids, teaching their kids the right things, how to be good men, good young men growing up, decent women growing up. It's enough of this in our community right now, bro.